there I am. Goodness gracious. It's been a really busy morning this morning. I'm just eating because I haven't had time to eat. I'm eating mixed nuts, raw mixed nuts. Oh, you're welcome, Sam. You're so generous. How beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Janet, how you going? I just stuck some nuts in. I'm just trying to eat something before I go ahead. And that's okay. I'd much rather have a meal. I just don't have the time today. I will later. You're such a beautiful soul. The readings were pretty, weren't they? Hey, Lynn, how you going? Long time no see. Oh, no, the readings were pretty intense, but they have been. Hey, Ava, how you going? I'm well, thanks, Janet. Life is good. Life is good. Yeah, they were. They were absolutely beautiful. Hey, Jeanette, how you going? I was thinking because I had somebody had written me something about my weekend because I'm doing the whole trying to face my fears at the moment. Better late than never. If you want a question, Ava, down the bottom with the little dollar sign thing, and I'll do your questions. Yes, absolutely. It's just been trying. I've been just trying new things, and on Saturday I went for a huge walk, like a huge walk. Hey, Marsha, how you going? Lovely to have you on board. My throat, yeah, that was funny. Choking on phyllo pastry, seriously. You know what, Sam? I keep hearing people say about the lockdowns, and I keep wondering. I understand it's horrible having lockdowns, but you have way too many people dying over there. I read this thing where there was 1,800 people died in a 24-hour period. 1,800. It blows me away. So hopefully you've got it on track now. Hey, Caitlin, how you going with your short hair? Oh, funny. My peanuts are gone now. I finished, I think. Oh, anyway, so I went on a huge walk. We trekked for kilometers. It was really awesome. And I felt so good. And I was hardly sore the next day, which really blew me away. And then the next day we went up to the fly walk, and we were walking on a metal grid, and the trees underneath us, and we were above the trees, and the trees underneath us are between 20 and 30 meters high. Now, the only thing I didn't quite get around to doing, which I'm going to do next time, I went out over the edge and had a look over the edge. So we were really high. And looking down to the ground, I had to keep working with that because sometimes I got vertigo, which made me feel a little bit ill. So I got to be careful I don't hold my breath. So we did that. But the thing is with the fly walk, because it's all metal, when other people move, the whole bridge, which is probably, I don't know, maybe over a kilometre long in sections, the whole thing would move. So that made me, whoo, and then the kids were like jumping to get it to move. And I was like just hanging on. A few times I looked like I was freaking out. That was at, we've got a place here, near Minamara. So it's probably about half an hour from where I live. But they do zip lining there too. And we were going to zip line. I was up for zip lining. But when we got there, they were booked out. So we didn't realize we would have to book ahead. So we'll be trying that next time. So we'll try zip lining. I did watch them zip line, and it did freak me out a little bit, I've got to say, but I'm ready to have a go at that too now. So I don't think I'll ever get to skydiving or bungee jumping, but if I can get that far, who knows? I might have a go at that too. Sam, this has been a long time coming. I've always had this sort of like fear of heights. Even when I went into hotels, when I booked into a hotel, even when I was working, I would book into really tall hotels and I'd say, please don't put me above the third or fourth floor. That's it. I can't go any higher. Because a couple of times I did get put way up the top, and I can feel the building moving, so it doesn't feel good to me. Thanks, Caitlin, my sidekick. I don't know whether I feel really good for taking up the challenge. That's the main thing. But what I was going to say was where the bridge is. I'll have to see if I can find some pictures and post them on my page. Where the bridge is, there is another tower that goes up another probably 10, 15 meters. And I started to go up there because I thought I'm going to challenge myself to go to the top of there, but it was just a little bit too much for me. So that's going to be my next step as well. But it is funny, isn't it, how we're scared of heights? Because I go up in planes and I'm quite happy to look out the window in a plane and feel quite safe. But for some unknown reason, the walking on a platform and seeing everything below you. So I've seen them do it on glass platforms. I don't know if I could get ready for that, but even having the holes in the grids was a bit scary. Yeah, I haven't done the Harbour Bridge climb. I could probably try that. That might have to go on my, let me write that one down. It may have to go on my list to try. Because I really wanted to try that, but because they do give you, same as the zip lining, you do get to have a harness. So maybe it's worth trying. Oh, funny. Too funny. All right. Well, while we're waiting for anybody to ask a question, I might just do a bit of a reading. Yes. Yeah, when it swayed, I was the same, Janet. And I could hear the kids yahooing right down the end, and they were pushing the thing. And of course, because it's built to swing, it's really well made. But because it's built to swing, it swings the whole thing. But, there were parts on where it had that, this particular area could support 800 wombats. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I ain't much bigger weight-wise than a wombat. So if it can support 800, I've got very little chance it's going to collapse on me. Oh, you've done a zip line, yeah. Yeah, some of the people that we were with have done zip lining before, but I've never done it. And I know it's supposed to be really cool. But I tell you what happened. Oh, my goodness, I'll tell you what happened. So I thought I'd stop and watch the other people zip lining because it goes alongside where the bridge is. It actually goes alongside where they go. So you could see them doing it. Anyway, I said to my friend, what happens if they don't make it to the end? What happens? Because some people go really fast along those wires and other people go really slowly. And I was like, what happens if they don't make it to the other end? Because you've got your legs out straight, you get like a rug thing or a canvas or something, whatever it is to land on, and you stand up from the pressure bringing you in. And I was like, well, what happens if you really go slowly and you don't quite meet the edge? And as I've said it, a woman got to the edge and missed it and was dangling. And I was watching her dangling, thinking, oh my goodness, did I just do that because I've said it? And I watched her dangle for a while and I thought, how are they going to bring her in? Because she was probably about 1.5 meters away from where the bridge was. So I watched the girl hanging on, trying to pull her in on a rope so that she could so she knew she was coming in. and the girl really struggled to get her back in. But I could see her panic because she was just dangling there. I thought I must remember to make sure I keep my legs up and travel as fast as I can. Oh, wow. Yeah, they measure it in wombats, Janet. The whole thing was measured in wombats. This will take 500 wombats. This will take 800 wombats. It was really cool. But anyway, it was very interesting. So I actually saw what happens when you don't make the other side. Yeah, I know. I was worried about her because you could see she was panicking, and I guess I would have been too. But those harnesses must be very, very safe. Like they wouldn't let people out there unless they had really safe mechanisms. But now I know what I don't do, right? I know what not to do. So when you're coming down the end, you don't slow yourself down. You go as fast as you can. So you get your legs up and you stand up at the end of it. Anyway, I'm up for it. It didn't frighten me. I'm up for it. All right, Jeanette, let's get cracking. Has anybody else done skydiving or bungee jumping? I'd be really interested to know, especially with you, Caitlin, if you've done zip lining before. Have you ever had a go at those? Okay, Jeanette, we have here the Three of Swords coming through. Oh, you're feeling a bit hurt at the moment over a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or somebody. Okay. All right, we have the Sun here. It's sort of a really conflicting energy because you've got the Three of Swords at the beginning and the Leo card, the Sun at the end. There is somebody here in your energy that you are feeling a bit heartbroken over. Now, being this person's come up as the King of Pentacles, it could be that you're dealing with someone who's either a husband or been in a relationship, maybe a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now, you're coming up as the Queen of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But what I see here is two people who are almost misaligned. There is an energy of two people not coming together because of some heartbreak here. Now, this could be your heartbreak or it could be the other person's heartbreak, but somebody's still in this energy, this Three of Swords energy. But there is sort of some change coming through because we have the Sun card here as well, which means that something is going to take a bit of a turn later on. Now, the Sun has the Nine of Wands over it, yet Wounded Warrior, Five of Cups. Great disappointment here. Some really big disappointment for you over somebody here. There is some evidence that something will turn around in the future. But at the moment, it looks like you've almost closed yourself down with this Queen of Swords. It's like you're not taking any offers now. But I feel like whoever you're dealing with here is in the energy of heartbreak. So they're still dealing with some past heartbreak. But rest assured, something will come of it eventually because we have the Sun card. There will be some communication, but I feel like this person's just not communicating at the moment. But it will come because there is definitely some happiness coming through here. Somebody's really like all up in their feelings. Look, Nine of Wands and Five of Cups here with the Three of Swords. That's pretty heavy energy coming through right there. But I feel like there's going to be some sort of communication and some sort of happiness coming out of this, but it's just not happening at the moment. All right. Whitewater rafting. I haven't tried that either. I don't know if we've got that here. I'm going to write all these down so I can put them all on my list. I have done some pretty incredible things in my time, but all right, Ava. Not sure if you should go or stay with your person. Is your person a Scorpio? Let's have a look. I haven't been on a hot air balloon either, but we did talk about that the other day. So I've got someone who's happy to take me on all these things and get me get me doing all of these things that I've always been wanting to do but putting off. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, okay. The other thing I want to do, which Jurassic Park turned me off, was, you know how you do the parachuting off the back of a boat? And in Jurassic Park, of course, they get eaten by some sort of creature on the way around. I always think that's quite funny, and it sort of turned me off doing that a little bit. Okay. Ava, you're very, very dissatisfied with your relationship at the moment. Wow. To be honest with you, reading the cards here, you've already made up your mind to go. I know that that probably isn't really resonating on the earth plane, but your soul has already made up its mind to move on. Four of Cups, showing disinterest, boredom, not really wanting to accept something anymore, knowing it's not right for you anymore, it doesn't fit you anymore, you've outgrown something. You have the Nine of Cups coming through. So this gives rise to this energy saying that you've already at soul level made up your mind it's not right for you. And then we have the Three of Wands coming through, which is waiting for your ships to come in, planning for the future. So you've already made up your mind here, even if you don't realize it. You've already made up your mind to go. I'll just get a stab at time. Wow. Jet boat on Sydney Harbour. My son did that. He said it was the most awesome thing he'd ever done. When he got married, all his friends took him out skydiving for the first time, and he just absolutely loved it. Yeah, I'm going to just try some new things. I'm really excited about trying new things, and it's nice to have someone else who wants to try things too. So there's no fear there whatsoever. All right. No, you've already manifested it, Ava. I thought I'd just double check here because I know that you've got it already in your energy. All right. So your idea of going is already here. And I wanted to just make sure, and the Magician came through. So the universe is telling me here you've already manifested an out. So I would say it's only a matter of time. With the Magician there, I would say within the next 12 months you will be moving on. I don't feel that it's satisfying you here at some deeper level. And with the Wish card there, it pretty much says to me that you've already put it out to the universe that you want to move on. So I will leave you with that. All right, Sam, I bet you want just an update. How are you, Heather? Okay, just making sure nobody's come in while I wasn't looking. I hate thinking I might miss somebody. Sam, what's going on for you? Oh, I love it. Oh, surprise. Okay. You have someone rushing in here with an apology or a truth. Somebody is making their way towards you. Now, this could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Actually been getting Gemini all morning. Somebody is coming towards you in a very big way. Somebody who wants to talk to you about something. This person wants a new start with you. They want to take a leap of faith. So somebody's coming in to offer you a new start. Somebody who's coming up as an Aries or as the Emperor here. So this could be for you a divine masculine. So if you've got a divine masculine, it could be them coming back towards you here because you have a brand new start coming through. So I hope you can relate to that. Now, if it's not somebody you know already, especially with this Ace of Wands here, because that's quite a sort of I want to say a sexy card. There is somebody racing towards you, let's say. So if it's not somebody you know, you've got somebody new coming in here in a very big hurry, somebody who's got their eyes on you, somebody who's very physically attracted to you here. Now that's nice. That's the sort of reading that I want to be doing for people. Okay. I've never been to Western Australia, Caitlin, and it is my intention to get there. Only reason I've stopped traveling at the moment is because I've got a person I know in Canowindra, and I keep saying to her, I'm coming, I'm getting there. Another person I know in Newcastle, I'm like, I'm on my way. And I plan to do a big trip round, to do a round trip. So I am still doing that, but because every time I go to Queensland, they close the doors on me. So I sort of get a little bit like, oh, all right, then I'll have to wait. So I've been trying to go for nearly a year. Yeah, over the beach, wind gliding. That sounds awesome. Parasailing. Thanks, Heather. That's the one. But that's the one in Jurassic Park where the people got eaten by the creature. I'm sorry, but that sort of gives me the heebies. Oh, thank you, Heather. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's have a look. Okay, we've got Lynette coming through. Okay. Lots of art. Do you have a website or a Facebook page for your art, Lynette? You should have a website or a page and find out how to get out there with your art. All right, so we have the King of Wands coming through with the World. Okay. Oh, beautiful. With the Ace of Cups. You're going to find your mojo, I want to say. Lynette, it feels like to me like you've lost your mojo here. So something's knocked you backwards and you found it really hard to come back again from that. But there is some sort of cycle closing out here, and it could be with a person. But I have a feeling this is your energy. I feel like you are incredibly capable of being able to do something, but something's knocked you out of the woods here because we have the Three of Swords coming through again. So it's like some sort of hurt or pain here that's actually sort of, it's sort of dulled your shine, I feel Spirit is saying here. But there is some sort of creation, something creative here coming out of self-love. Where you are going to feel like you're back on track to do something again. When I looked at that and you said you're doing lots of art, and the first thing I thought of was, how do you show people what you're doing? How do you advertise yourself? And maybe that's what you need to start doing, looking at ways to get out there. Because I have a feeling that you are about to start moving that through. And it feels to me like that is where your life path lies, more so in your art than just getting a job. But when I see this Ace of Cups, I feel like there is something changing for you here to bring this spark back. And it's about closing down some sort of heartbreak here from your past in order to bring your creativity back again. Okay, there's some sort of decision that you have to make here. Okay, so you now have two aces. So there's sort of this energy of, if you want to make money, you've got to make a choice to leave something behind. And it's got something to do with your creativity being locked into this energy of self, energy of self-love, energy of creativity coming from self-love. So maybe have a look at that. All right, Jeanette, let me just have a look. Oop. Yes, I'm on for a while, Rebecca. So if you want a question, you can. I'll be on for another half an hour. Okay. Oh, you're so beautiful, Heather. Okay. You're welcome, Sam. Oh, Sita, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on lately, but my readings have been out of the ballpark. Like, even I've got off after readings and gone, wow, there's just something there for me today that I need to learn. So they've been very impactful on everybody. And I've been getting a lot of messages about that. Why we think we have to fight for things is beyond me. We're taught to work hard for everything, and we watch people around us who do not work hard at all, but yet seem to get into positions of power. And I used to always call them the people that talk the talk rather than walk the talk. And I've always been a walk the talk person. So it was sort of really strange to me that I would work with people who seem to do nothing but always have appreciation from others, and I'd be working my backside off and feeling like I never got that. And I feel that it's a really big shift in the universe at the moment for us to realize that we don't have to kill ourselves and burn ourselves out. Burnout's not a good thing at all, to get what we want. So I'm really glad it shifted your energy. Really glad. Okay, let's just have a look. But that's beautiful feedback, Zita. Thank you so much for telling me that. Okay, Jeanette. Stay where you are or a new career? Oh, there you go. Caitlin said there is an art website. Okay, so she's going to tell me where it is. So that will be helpful for you, Lynette, too. I feel that's what you need to do to revive your confidence. Okay, so Jeanette, you have definitely got this energy. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, boy, yours is a long story here. I'm about to hand you something here. It feels to me like there's something here that you need to close out too. And I've got these same two cards again. So there's some energy here of you closing out a cycle. There is something here still in your energy that you're not closing. Now, it could be because the King of Wands is here, that there is something to do with the work you're doing that you need to close down or do differently. Because something is creating a lot of anxiety in your life. Something is making you feel bound and tied when you don't need to be. The Three of Wands says to me that there has to be a focus on the future. So somehow or another, it feels to me like you're pushing against something that's not returning here. Now, the Moon card comes up, which says to me that there is something about to show itself to you, some sort of energy of showing itself. But the Four of Swords is here. So it's sort of like this energy of just wait, wait and see. Don't force it, don't control. Just wait and see, because I feel like something is coming here. It's either some sort of illumination, something being shown to you, some sort of sign coming through here. And it's got to do with this focus on the future. This is waiting for your ships to come in. But you seem to be in a bit of a tie at the moment. So maybe you're sort of, with this, it's sort of like you can see the energy of the question you're answering here. Look, do I walk away from something and start again, or do I stay with it? And the universe is pretty much saying here that what you want is coming here, but you have to just stay in your wait space. So if you were to ask me about career, I would say to you, they are pretty much showing this, which could mean closing down a career completely, or it could mean that you have to close down an aspect of how you're doing things, maybe change the way you're doing things, but something has to change here. But I feel like the universe is going to show you. So you may get, with that Moon card, some sort of sign, epiphany, awakening. Something's going to be shown to you to help you see what you need to do. Okay. So stay where you are. Don't go anywhere at the moment, because I feel like you're going to make your mind, you're going to come across something and go, right, that's it. That's where I'm at. But you've got to let go of the control of it. Just let it ride. I feel like things are going to be shown to you here. They're just not coming in at the right vibration yet. So I feel like things are being shown to you and you can probably see them coming at you, but they're not coming at the vibration you need them at, or they're not coming in the shape that you need, but it is coming. Okay. That's beautiful, Caitlin. Thank you very much for that. So, Rebecca. See, Lynette, find your mojo again. Just got to find your self-love. Find that thing that makes you tick. If you start doing it again, it's very often just getting back into creativity gets it all going again for you. Rebecca, I have the King of Pentacles here with the Lover's card. Four of Swords. It's funny how the cards come back out and I've shuffled them in. Six of Cups. Something to do with the past, and a wish. Oh, straight off, I would say I'd have a go at it. I would have a go at it, but I do think you've got new love coming in here. But it's like you're not allowing for the new love because of the past love, all right? So I just want to sort of say that you've got somebody waiting in the wings for you here. But I feel like the person you're talking about is here, whoever this person is. This person is definitely a soulmate, without any doubt. Definitely somebody you have a very close tie to or bond to. But I feel like there is something that you need to see differently here, because you're very focused on the past energy. And they're saying here that there is a wish coming in for you, but I don't feel like it's with the same person. But I do feel, yeah, there you go, choice. Okay, all right. I do feel that you could have a go at talking to this person again. I feel it will actually put something right for you in your energy. But I feel like you actually have a choice here. And that came through. That's what I picked up afterwards. So I feel like there's somebody new in your energy here. I feel like it's only just starting to come towards you now, but you have to make the choice. Do you want to try something new, or do you want to stay with what the tried and true? Because I think you're going to get a choice here when a new person comes in as to whether to let the old go and go after the new. Whoever this person is, I feel like they are a soulmate too. I feel like you have a very close connection with the last one. And I would definitely, if you're asking, you're not deluding yourself. No, you're not deluding yourself. And I feel like you should go after it. Because either way, if they're not interested in you, you get to move on anyway. So if this person doesn't really want you back or doesn't want to be in your life, it still gives you an opportunity to start up something new. And, you know, the universe is amazing for doing that. Once you've decided you want to move on, once you get rid of the energy out of you of, you know, past hurts and past pain, the universe will bring someone in for you. They will. Oh, hey, Moira, how you going? See you, Sam. You're welcome, Lynette. Okay. Rebecca, hi, Moira. So happy to see you. Isn't it gorgeous being on here? No, burnout brings illness. Yes, it certainly does. I was very sick when I did my burnout. Very, very sick. Okay, so Rebecca, go for it. I would tell you to go for it, but you've got new love coming in anyway. So if he doesn't want you, somebody else is going to. Okay, your bills don't wait. Yeah, I know, but there's a difference between waiting and not forcing, or not putting yourself into the lack mentality. Because if you're saying to yourself, I don't have enough money, I won't have enough money, things are not going to happen, I don't have enough, I can't pay my bills, that is what the universe keeps manifesting. So remember just to have the chat with yourself around, I have enough money to pay my bills, I have enough, spirit will look after me, the universe has got my back, I will have the money. Because all the time you're in the lack mentality, you're just bringing more of that in, and you don't want to be doing that. All right. Okay. Where are we up to? Oh, 7:30 Tuesday in Belize. Beautiful, Chantel. Very nice to have you on board. Thank you for joining us. Zeta. Okay. So the man you've been seeing is distant. Okay. Little money left. You right direction with love and career. All right, let's just pull a couple of cards for both. Okay. Let's do 3 cards for love, Zeta. And I'm going to pull you 3 cards for career. I feel like I need to do the career first. Oh, wow. Okay, so it looks to me like you've had a lot of knockbacks or knockdowns here. There is something here that you're being very stubborn about. Now, there is this energy here that perhaps you are being too rigid with yourself. Perhaps you're not giving yourself enough room. Sometimes when we're finding it difficult, and it's a bad time for jobs and things like that at the moment, with COVID and everything, there's this energy of either you've had a lot of knockbacks and it's really putting you in this energy of being out of balance here. But I see you standing fast here. I feel like the right thing is coming for you here, and it is very close, but you're in this energy. This energy of not really trusting, I want to say. That should have come out for the love, shouldn't it? 2 of Cups. There is something being offered to you here. And I feel like it's probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks, if not 2 months, but somewhere between those 2 time spaces. But there is something being offered to you. It may not be what you want. It may not fit career-wise what you see yourself doing, but it will give you a leg up until something comes through. Now, in regards to your relationship, whatever that was with your relationship, Rebecca, you are beautiful. Oh, that's just beautiful. Thank you. With your love feel, you're dealing with someone who's what I call a very slow burn. Some of us just take a long time to warm up, but once we're warmed up, we sizzle. And you're dealing with someone who could be an earth sign, but certainly has that energy. Long time to warm up, but once they're warm, they are hot. Slow burn here. I feel like this person is holding back a lot of emotion. So I feel like when you're saying they're distant, this person might be quite insecure, I want to say, or not good at expressing themselves. This person could be a little bit younger than you, but their maturity is definitely less than yours. But what I do see here is a win. So you have the 6 of Wands coming through. So don't give up on it just yet. So in terms of both, something in work is coming through for you, Zeta. But in terms of love, I feel like this person's going to warm up. You just have to give them a little more time. Don't think they trust very well. All right. Rita, is it a good idea to move permanently to the Gold Coast? Oh, don't forget to give me a thumbs up either, please. It's a little bit quiet today, but it's lovely. It's nice and easy when it's not too busy. Okay. Rita. Oh, okay. Very nice energy. This is something you're worrying about a lot here. And I think that you're dealing with your partner, and I don't think that you're getting the support to make a decision, or if he's leaving the decision up to you. But I feel that you have a lot of concerns about moving here. At the moment, things seem to be stuck, I want to say. There's this energy that you're both on slightly different wavelengths here. Both of you are sort of stuck, not wanting to make a decision or not being sure if it's right. And I feel like for this reason, you may not move just yet. Yeah, 7 of Wands, stand fast. I feel like if you make a decision and he's not ready, it's going to make it very, very difficult for you. But I do have the 2 of Wands coming out. So what I want to say is There seems to be an energy of somebody making this decision in the future. But at the moment, it's like you're in a wait and see thing. It's like you've not quite got where you need to be to make this decision. Six of Cups. Maybe you're living in a family home. Something about where you are. There's a either one of you has an emotional attachment to where you are at the moment. But I feel like there is this energy of wanting change, but being worried about doing this. I feel like you'll wait for a little while because you do have the Ace of Swords coming out. So I do think you will go to the Gold Coast. I feel like you'll go, but I don't think this is going to happen in the very near future. I feel like there's this sort of either this feeling somebody's hanging on to a family home, or one person is more attached to where you are now, and that is what's hard to shift. But it's going to shift because I do see, like the chains being lifted here. Somebody's going to take the sword and make a decision here and move. But I feel like it's going to be a little while away. Okay, Jen. Should you change your job, or will there be a promotion where you are? Okay, you may have been overlooked before because I've got the Nine of Wands jumping out on me. Then we have the Sun. Nice energy. So the Nine of Wands for me is a card where you've tried before and you've been knocked down. And sometimes it's like, wow, am I going to get knocked down again? And I would say to you, no, because the next knockdown, the straw that broke the camel's back, is the next one that comes through. So I feel like if you've been trying to get a promotion for a while and you feel like you're overlooked, you won't be next time. I feel like it's the end of that because we have the Sun card coming through. So there's very much this energy of trying and trying, but finally getting a look in. But what I want to say to you, it's almost before you make that decision that you are actually thinking about changing jobs here. So I feel, okay, disappointment. All right, beautiful. Okay, let's go with that. So there's this energy that you've been knocked down more than once, okay? So I acknowledge that there's been perhaps some times when you've been disappointed at work. Something is about to change, but as the change happens, you get this energy of it's almost like you're ready to step out. You're ready to go. You're ready to make that you don't want to make that choice, but you're ready to go. It's like, I've had enough. I'm just moving on. And that is when it comes in. Because there's sort of like this disappointment where there's bad things behind you, good things in front of you, but you're not really looking at the good things at this stage. You're trying to make the decision on whether to go or not. And then we have the beautiful Eight of Wands coming through. So I feel like the moment you're ready to step out the door, bang, somebody's coming in with an offer. It's almost like the communication. Maybe you go for the job and you decide, you know what, if I don't get the job this time, I'm going. You go for the interview, and as you're about to walk out the door, someone says, hey, you've got the job. And I feel like it's going to bring you a great deal of happiness. So I feel like the promotion will come right when you're ready to go, right as you're ready on the doorstep. So it is coming, but I feel that's the shift you'll have. All right. Oh, Queen of Water, how are you going? Just stuck right down the bottom there. Oh, Rebecca, I love doing the daily readings. And I know that sometimes it's sort of, people will write to me and say, are the readings up yet? Will you be putting the readings up yet? Because lately I've been doing things a lot later. Why is that? Because I don't have to get up really early for work. So I still wake up early, as you all know, but I just do this, what I would call a slow coast into the day, because I've had all of the years of rushing. And now I get to do it slowly. So this morning I had all the readings ready. I had everything ready to go. And then I had appointments and I went, bugger, I've forgotten to put up the readings. So they were all sitting there, but I didn't get them up until I was between appointments. So I need to get a little better at watching myself, that I don't get so laid back that I forget that I've got them there to go. All right, Sandra. Taurus is acting distance with only a few words of conversation. You live in different states. Okay, let's have a look what's going on for you. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay, Sandra, you're coming out as really fighting your demons at the moment. So this particular circumstance is affecting you at a much deeper level than you think it is, because it's playing on your insecurities. So remember that people mirror to us what we need to learn. So sometimes when things like this happen, it means that we need to be aware that this isn't just about not having the communication or the person acting distant. It's raising other issues for you here as well. I feel like your person has become a little dissatisfied and they may even want to move away. All right. So you need to just be aware of that. Does this mean they're giving up on you? I don't know that they're giving up on you completely. I think they're thinking about how can they make it work in the future, and that is sort of becoming a bit disconcerting for them. So I have you in this Nine of Swords energy, which is very much about fighting your inner demons here. Like, this is not just nighttime anxiety. This is um, the energy of fighting other things as well. This is your own insecurities. So it's almost like a lot of other things are being brought to the surface for you to work with. I feel like you've been waiting patiently for this person, but I don't think they've really given you enough. I actually feel like you're being a little bit breadcrumbed here. It's either all in or all out. This half-assed way of doing things is not good enough. But there seems to be some sort of ending pending. Now, when I say this is pending, I don't think it's an ending completely. I think it's the conversation that helps you move forward here with this Three of Wands. So there's a conversation that needs to take place, but I feel like you have the upper hand here. Even though you're saying he's not calling you, you're working through a lot of your own stuff here. Do you want this? If you do, then you need to put the ultimatum down. You need to say, if you want this, let's work on it. If you don't, I'm happy to move on, because I feel like somehow or another you've got someone who's stretching you out, knowing you're always going to be there for them. So maybe your person is breadcrumbing you instead of making some sort of commitment. But I feel like from his energy, it feels very much like, how can I make this work? It's just too much effort. That's what I get from his energy. So maybe having the conversation is a very important thing for you right now, because I feel like you're dealing with a lot of insecurities coming to the surface now. All right. Faye. What's the most important thing you should know right now? Let's have a look what's coming up for you. All right. Oh. Okay. If you're not in a relationship, you have someone who's coming in here. If you're in a relationship and you're asking about love, I would say to you that there is a great future here for you. There is something potential here, hugely potential, hugely, I don't know what I meant by that. There is something here that holds great potential in the future, but it's like you're not quite ready for it at the moment. So let me show you. I have the King of Swords here, and I have the Four of Swords here. That's the King of Cups, Yvonne. Did I say King of Swords? It's the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Four of Swords is here. That is swords. They're pointy things. You have the Six of Wands coming through, which is the card of victory. But after all this, I have this Four of Pentacles. Now, just looking at this, the energy I get here is there is potential in your future for you to have great love. You've got somebody here who's ready to sort of come into your energy and really be ready for a really big love affair with you. And I feel like that you could make something amazing out of this, but you're the one who's a little closed off at the moment. Now, this card here always talks about meditation, taking time out, being kind to yourself. But when I look at this, I think, what is it about you that you are holding back from the world? It's almost like you don't want to put yourself out there. So there's very much this energy that you're holding your heart back. And I want to say to you, when I look at these three cards here, don't hold back. Go for it. There is something beautiful happening here with this King of Cups. Something really beautiful wanting to come in for you. Open your mind, open your heart, do heart chakra work, whatever you need to do. It's on its way to you. You just have to open the door. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. Amanda, how are you? Okay. Dismissive avoidant. I love it. Using those terms is pretty cool. Okay, Amanda, you have a Knight of Wands coming through. You've got somebody. Okay. You've got somebody coming in here, but I'd say to you, I feel like this person may be from your past. I think it may be somebody revisiting for a bit of hanky-panky. Somebody who sees you as something that they've left behind and they want to go after. Okay. Knight of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Yeah, okay, Knight of Swords. Okay, in terms of your business, there is a turning point coming here. There is something that's changing here. I feel like you've been on a bit of a dip or a bit of a lull, and something is about to turn around. There is this sort of feeling that you're going to be overwhelmed or over busy quickly. So there's a feeling of things all happening all at once here and you trying to find your way through. I feel like this is really good energy though. I do. I feel that you are going to make a lot of money in a short period of time, but also expand what you're doing. So I feel that this is really close to, probably within the next month to 2 months, there's like a real rush on something that's going to make you feel overwhelmed. So just be prepared for that. There's definitely money coming in. In terms of this person around you, I feel like this person may not have done the right thing by you in the past. Could be a Leo, Sag, Aries here. You said the other one was Virgo. You've got someone around you who's rushing in here, but I don't think they're like doing the right thing here. I feel like they're coming in just to sort of Knight of Wands it. This person's just after something here that possibly they feel comfortable coming back to you for. So don't be entertaining that. I don't think it's a long-term thing, no matter what they say. There is changes coming to you all round, all right? So just wait it out here. It's like your world is going to like flip, seriously. Like all of a sudden, everything starts coming to you here with that World card. Oh, look at this. The King of Cups came back out again. Somebody is coming in who is ready for love, who's ready for a long-term relationship. This person is a lot more comfortable or settled in their day-to-day life. It's not this person. It is a different person. So somebody's riding in here now for a quick fling, but you have someone close behind them, probably around about June this year, who's up for the long haul, somebody who really wants to have something more serious. But I think this is good because I feel this is giving you an opportunity to just cope with your workload. I feel like Spirit is saying here that you can't have a relationship because your work needs your attention at the moment. And I feel like that's why you've had these lessons. So it's like sort of hold fast, pay your attention to your work. And then once you've got that sort of settled, there seems to be a new person coming in. All right. Okay, beautiful. Career changes. Your job is killing you. I always remind, oh my goodness, How I Met Your Mother. Because I always remember the guy saying, literally, no, metaphorically. Your job is metaphorically killing you. Okay, current career changes, career changes, career changes. Oh, that's good, Faye. Oh, I can't remember what I said to you now. Sorry. I have this thing, once I've read, it just sort of goes out. No, nobody could ever say I hung on to anything because I can never remember from one moment to the next. But that's beautiful. Thank you for your confirmation. Okay, Queen of Water. There's a big change coming here. Holy dooly, look at this tower moment. I think you've had enough. Like emotionally, you're done. You are actually looking like you're on the point of burnout here with this Queen of Cups. There is something in your energy here. Either you've started a business or you've been thinking about it. Maybe the time to consider it, because I see a big change coming after a period of time where you're going backwards and forwards in your head. What I do see in your future is a lot of money. Something is coming in with the tower, though. It's almost a realization of doing something differently. But I see you pouring the emotion out, so I feel like you're done with something here. The Five of Wands tells me you're deliberating. Yeah, Eight of Swords, you are really done. And look at this. It's like you've had enough. You feel like your hands are tied and you don't know which way to go. And I feel like here you already have the answer. It's like you already know what you want to do. And look at this. Wow. How beautiful is that energy? So the universe is pretty much saying here that whatever you want is there. Go for it. Don't be scared to take the risk. It's right on your doorstep. Don't be scared. Go for it. Wow. That's a really nice reading. 2 aces in like 6 cards. Wow. All righty. Let me just move you up a little bit. I may have missed people here. Okay, beautiful. Okay, Zeta, I get it. Yeah, I feel like he's just reading that. I feel like he's just a slow burn. Just be patient. You know what? Have fun. That's what it's all about. Don't worry about what's going to happen in the future if he's no good and it doesn't work out, so be it. Have fun with it in the meantime. All right. Nathia, how are you going, my darling? Has Eli dropped the connection with you? No. Okay, not at all. Hey, Laurie, how you going? Ah, okay, Queen of Water. That makes a whole lot of sense for me now. A whole lot of sense. Okay. My computer wants to restart. Not a good time to do that, is it? All right, Nathia, let's have a look for you. Okay. Isn't it funny how we can read into so much when we're not talking to someone? Because this person obviously is not talking to you at the moment. I feel like there's a very strong connection between you and this person. But for some unknown reason, this person is keeping their feelings secret. So they're not talking about feelings. But there is something here that is changing. So I feel like there's definitely this feeling that you're not talking at the moment. But with this Two of Cups, I'm feeling like this person's probably getting close to wanting to talk up about something. Yeah, this person's feeling quite emotional at the moment. I feel like they've been holding back telling you here how they feel. They've been holding back their emotions here. Something here is coming to light after a period of not talking. Some sort of change is coming through here. Let me just put another card on this one at random. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what I like to see. I feel like your person has been working on themselves somewhat here. I feel that this person wanted to have some sort of control. This Eli wanted to have some sort of control here. And I feel like he's giving up the control. If you can't feel the energy at the moment, or if you've lost the energetic connection, then just let it ride for the moment, because this person is still around you and definitely still in your energy. He may be an Aries, maybe a Capricorn here too. They're still around you in your energy. But for some unknown reason, it's like he's either working on himself or he's taken himself out of the world for a little while. So he may be in depression, or maybe going through a transformation here. but he's not ready to open up yet. But that it will come. It will come. He's just not ready at the moment. It can be a bit frustrating when we're waiting on things too. But don't worry, it is coming. All right. Oop, stop it. Oh. Let's just have a look. Cherie. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay. Sandra. He's a Gemini. Absolutely right. I dreamed about his death. He's not dying. You are getting messages still. He's going through a transformation. So it may be while he's transforming, he's not transmitting. So you may not be getting messages through subconsciously. Okay. Yes, I think so. All right. Beautiful. You're very welcome. All right, Sandra. Clarity for your life and what does Holy Spirit have for you? Let's have a look. Clarity for your life. Okay. Oh, I love this. First card out, Justice. Second card out, Queen of Pentacles. If you're not a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Oh, wow. Okay. This is beautiful. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself. Okay. I can see that with the Justice card and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's definitely this feeling of working off past karma. I feel that you're really starting to understand yourself at a much deeper level. You are digging very deep at the moment. You know, I always say to people there are different types of work we do on ourselves. Some we do sort of consciously and where we are, and some we put ourselves out to learn about why we behave in the way we do. Because sometimes we don't like the way we are. And it's not about not accepting that, because that is part of your shadow side, but it's also about understanding why you do that. And I feel like you have this beautiful energy coming through about you, because you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles, which means that you're getting closer to nature. You're getting closer to your truth. You're getting closer to this energy, this Mother Earth energy. So you're becoming very grounded. Now, when I see the Justice card here, I feel really strongly that you've been working through past karma. So it may be some energy that you've had from your younger years, or some energy that you've had coming through. I feel, that was really powerful. You've been fighting a lot of demons here. That was really strange feeling seeing that. So I want to step out of your energy for a while, because I feel like you've really done some deep work here. Now, what I see a lot with you is this energy of understanding where you stop and where the next person starts. So there's very much this energy that your energy crosses over. And I did that yesterday. I forgot. And I'm really good with protecting myself. And sometimes I forget and I walk away from something feeling very, very glum. But over the years, I've started to understand what is my energy and what is someone else's energy. Because for years I didn't understand that. So I'd get into this really sad state and feel like crying and think, where did that come from? I was fine half an hour ago. But I've been doing this since I was a child. So I carried with me a lot of people's past emotions. For me, you're starting to understand this. You're coming through some energy of understanding, where do I finish and where does the next person start? And this is the energy you have here, was the same energy that I picked up on myself yesterday. I'm really starting to understand how not to absorb other people's emotions. It's very much about being the observer here. How much do I give to relationships? How can I receive back again? And where does that person finish and I start? And I feel like you're getting it. It's beautiful, beautiful energy, Sandra, because you're getting it here. You're starting to understand your own capacity, your own needs, your own way to be yourself. And that's really beautiful. So good job. Well done. It's hard work, I've got to say. It's hard work, and you think you're peeling back, decades sometimes of this energy that other people have left you with, or that you're still living from. All right, Queen of Water. Still in love with someone. It's tough, isn't it? It's really tough. All right. Oh, the energy around your twin flame. Oh, look, I honestly, I've got to the point where I have worked so much to try and cut the cords, cut the energy off. I talk to people all the time about the twin flame journey, and honestly, I believe sometimes we should just get all on board and talk about it, because it is something that people find so difficult. And I know people have gone into other relationships and are still carrying the flame, as they say. I don't think it's the easiest thing to do. I think that stop fighting it, stop trying to work with it, stop trying to get rid of it, just accept it's going to be part of you and move on. I don't think there's any way in the world you can stop the energy coming through. I really am convinced now. I've done so much work with people and so much talking to people about it, and I feel like if you have a twin flame in this lifetime, and you know that you will, then you will know that the energy ain't going anywhere. You can fall in love with someone else, you can be with someone else, but you will always have that tie with that person. There you go. Two of Pentacle energies. Two of Pentacle energy. Queen of Cups, Queen of Water. There you are. Okay, so new love or old love, and there's a choice. There is a choice here which way to go. And I feel like you're still balancing this choice up, and you've been doing that for a while, trying to work out, what do I want here? What do I want in my life? How do I move forward? How do I balance out this energy? Because you've got the Nine of Wands here. So I feel like if you're trying to push against it, trying to fight it, then you're probably not going to stop it. There is someone new here. There is someone new here. And I feel like that you want to go after new energy. Moon, emotions. There he is. Okay, so he's your yin to your yang here. So you've got someone coming in who's very well matched to you. You actually have two cards of Cancer here, so it could be a Cancer person. This person is new, but I feel like you're still having a lot of issues balancing the old here, balancing the pain of the past. But the universe is saying, no, someone new is coming in. Someone you don't know, too, with this moon energy. You don't know who they are. All right, let me just move the screen up a little bit. Isn't it a great combo? You can't switch it off. I really don't believe you can. You're welcome, Sandra. Ex-Pisces. Okay, new person. What deck am I using? This is the Wizard's Tarot. A beautiful friend gave me this. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the pictures, although that does look like Tom Cruise. So I don't know if the artist had that in mind. Oh, okay. So let me tell you something, because I've been having readings since the beginning of time. And I've always read for other people. And I can read for myself, but I don't always trust my readings. But I do read for myself. I've got to say that I've got readings that were done for me 20 and over 20 years ago. And my iPad and everything's just all written up on. Beautiful. And my readings are only starting to, or have only started to come true in the last couple of years. I have given up on readings because they just tell me the same thing over and over again. So what's the point of getting them? No, I've got to wait for them to happen, but I just keep getting the same readings over and over. So, and I feel that way, Queen of Water. I think that you're not supposed to know because you're psychic. I think other people can know because they're not psychic, but maybe there's a concern that if we know what's going to happen, we may do things differently. But sometimes Spirit says things to me and I think, okay, I'll listen. Sometimes I don't. Oh dear. All right. I guess I can move on now. All right, it's 12 past 1. That's my time up. All right, people, thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, though, to help with the algorithms. And I will see you next Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. See ya.